everybody, welcome back to this month's O.C.D gaming news. And bitch, there's so much to talk about. Let's get to it. First things first, we have to give a special shout out to my beloved Patreons, the infected, who support the struggle every month. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Special shout out to D Cells, Sven Jacobs, Dave934, Dante Sellers, and Jovan A. Thank you for supporting the struggle. It means the world to me. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you so much. Now back to the news. It's time for the Gamers Court. Okay, let the Gamers Court session begin on today's docket for the crime of snatchery, snatching our dreams, snatching our hopes, snatching our fears, snatching our hopes and dreams right out from under us. That's right, I am calling Naughty Dog on the docket today. Today's court. I know I sound off. I'm getting over my cold finally after 12 years. This cold don't want to leave. So now, I bet you never thought you would see Naughty Dog up in the Gamers Court, but here we are, bitch. Here we are. Now, we know that last month I reported very important news, bitch. The VIB news. Naughty Dog was blessed us with the release date of February 21st, 2020. We all celebrated. The people rejoiced. The children danced. They were singing in the streets. Everyone was happy. There was peace in the world for one moment. And then, bitch, the other shoe dropped. The other shoe dropped, bitch. And Naughty Dog had announced that the delay that was heard around the world, The Last of Us Part 2, has been delayed to May 29th, 2020. Now, before you all grab your pitchforks, your flaming torches, hold on a moment. Hold on. Let's not be too hasty now. First of all, was I devastated? Yes. Did I shed a few tears? Yes. Am I going to stay mad forever? No. We all know what happened with Uncharted 4, 5, 6, 12 delays. And Uncharted 4 was everything. I lived for it. I loved it. And they needed that extra time to make it perfection. Now, we all know a good game will always be good, but a bad game is forever, bitch. So we're trying to have The Last of Us Part 2 come out as perfect as possible, as completed as possible, all the beautiful polish, all the love from Naughty Dog. Everything has got to be just so. I'm all right with it, but I still want to call them out. I would like to give them a small fine of a few extra wrinkles on my face for frowning, bitch. For frowning when I heard, frowning when I fucking heard that delay. So this face doesn't need any more wrinkles, Naughty Dog. Please, please do not delay this game any longer than possible. May 29th. It's less than 200 days away. And don't think I'm not counting. I know all of y'all are too. So we can get through this together. We're going to support each other and make it through. We're going to get through this, guys. Because at the end, there's going to be a beautiful new game in the series. And I can't wait to play it. You know I'll be there, counting down. I got some little special planned for when it releases. Now I just have more time to perfect what I'm working on. So we'll give you a small fine. No jail time, Naughty Dog. But this is your last warning. No more delays. We have a new segment on this month's O.C.D Gaming News. The WTF News. What the fuck news? This is the news that makes us shake our heads and say, what the fuck? Like, what happened? What does this mean? I am confused. And the first story for this new segment goes to Mr. Cory Barlog, extraordinaire, Sony Santa Monica Studios, the Faja, the father of God of War. He had changed his Twitter background and his profile pic and left a very strange message on his Twitter timeline. He tweeted, "End of transmission," changed his Twitter profile pic to "Space and the Universe," and everybody went wild. End of transmission. Everybody was going crazy. Is he leaving Sony Santa Monica? Is he leaving PlayStation? Is he making a space game? I mean, everybody was going crazy, wondering what the fuck he was talking about. So this went on for a few days. Now, this was on November 7th. Okay, so on the 12th, he tweeted he came back, rebooting EXE, transmission resuming. So that didn't take very long. He was gone for 5 days, very cryptically. What the fuck was that all about? I don't know. Anything's possible with Cory Barlog, but I'm glad he is back. His profile picture is him and Akumi Nakamura, who we love, we adore her, and it's adorable. So I live for him. I live for his shenanigans and his sassiness. So I'm glad you're back. We're all glad you're back. But what the fuck? Now, some more Naughty Dog news. This news has to do with one of our beloved Naughty Dogs, Boone Carter. Our beloved dog seemed to have been missing this month, not in real life, just on Twitter. I noticed that I hadn't been seeing his posts. I got notifications for him and a bunch of other people that I follow on Twitter. And I was wondering, where's his sassy, adorable little post that he leaves about him and his boyfriend and just like stuff about art and movies and stuff. If you're not following him, you should, because he's hilarious. I was like, And then I did a little digging, and it seemed that I wasn't the only one that noticed that our beloved Boone was missing. A lot of people saying, what happened to Boone? On the Twitter and the tweets, people were wondering where he had been, where you had been at. His last reply was on October 13th. But he came back on October 23rd. So it was 10 days he was gone. I don't know if his account was suspended quietly, shadow banned, or if he just didn't post for 10 days. But that's the longest I've ever seen him not tweet out. If I am wrong, you can clock me, but I don't think so. And then he came back like nothing was wrong, like nothing had happened. And I was just wondering what had happened. We don't know where you went, but we're glad you're back. Boom. So we know that The Last of Us Part 2 has been delayed, but we also know that they are not working on single story and multiplayer at the same time. But Naughty Dog has continually been hiring for multiplayer positions. Now, Naughty Dog has teased some big ambitions for some multiplayer projects coming up, an unannounced multiplayer project. So is this going to have to be with The Last of Us Part 2? With the factions, or is this something separate? I have a feeling this is all under the umbrella of The Last of Us Part 2. Let me know what you think. In a job listing tweeted out by Vinit Agarwal, lead game designer at the studio, revealed that the team are staffing up for an online systems programmer to join the multiplayer team based out of Naughty Dog's HQ in Santa Monica. So congratulations to Herman Hulst, who has been promoted to PlayStation's new head of worldwide studios. Now, you know Herman Hulst from Guerrilla Games. He was integral to sharing the Decima engine with Hideo Kojima for Death Stranding. They have a very tight relationship. They work together. I'm sure there are plenty of Horizon Zero Dawn cameos and Easter eggs in Death Stranding. Just like there was some Death Stranding Easter eggs in Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm all for it. I can't wait to find them and search for them. In Hulst's place, Angie Smets, who I follow as well, she also works at Guerrilla. Jan Bart Van Beek and Michael Vanderloo will take over as joint studio heads at Guerrilla. So they got a promotion. Herman Hulst got a promotion. That is a big job. But what happened to Shuhei Yoshida, who was the head, who Herman Hulst took over his position? Shuhei is now going to be heading up the smaller indie dev team. Shuhei's position is part of a new initiative to celebrate external developers that are creating new and unexpected experiences. Shuhei has always been the cheerleader for indie games, and this seems like a perfect fit for him, but totally shocking. Nonetheless, I was shook when I saw this. This news broke last week. He will also be reporting directly to Jim Ryan, the head dude. There's so much shaking up with what's going on at PlayStation right before the onset of the PlayStation 5. Let's continue with the story, and I'll tell you the rest of the shakeups. Nonetheless, we wish you, Shu and Herman, the best of luck in your new positions. Good luck, boys. Now, another shakeup, another person who has left the Sony PlayStation family, Gio Corsi. He's been with Sony PlayStation for the last 6 years. Now, the last 3 PlayStation experiences that I went to, 15, 16, and 17, There was none last year, 2018, and there's not going to be one this year. They haven't formally announced it, but we know if they didn't announce it by now, it ain't happening. I'm very sad about it though, because that's one of my favorite, the only conference I go to. I love it so much. So I've seen him on the floor, all three of those conferences that I was at. He always got his snazzy sneakers on. I follow him on Instagram as well. He's just so in it for the PlayStation family and everything. And now he has left. So, arrivederci, Gio Corsi. I'm sorry to see you go. He hasn't announced what his next plans will be. He's taking a rest. He's taking some time off. Right now, he's playing Death Stranding, getting his life. But I wish him nothing but the very best. But these shakeups in the game are making me so nervous. I don't like it one bit. There's too many things happening. There's too many people changing hands and leaving and coming and going. I don't like it. I don't like any of it. It's making me very nervous. Now, Shawn Layden, I announced on the O.C.D Gaming News, reported that Shawn Layden had left Sony PlayStation. He has yet to make a statement confirming nor denying until now. As of last month, he was still retweeting under his official title for PlayStation. He was still liking and retweeting things under his official title. But now that Gio Corsi has left, Shawn Layden has commented to Gio Corsi, welcome to the alumni club, formerly known as the ex-PlayStation employees, bigwig employees, which are now defunct. So now his new header states, Citizen Creator PlayStation Alumnus. So he has changed his title officially. No word to where he is going or where can he go from there. I mean, he could do anything. He's iconic. Shawn Layden can go anywhere right now. And I don't know. I don't think he'll be going anywhere near Sony PlayStation since he's formerly known as, the artist formerly known as. We wish them all good luck. I'm sorry to see our favorites leave, but I wish them the best of luck, and I hope we see them again soon. Jim Ryan, the PlayStation CEO, interviewed by Games Industry, said they are streamlining and reorganizing to get ready for the PS5. I hope they're not doing anyone dirty by restructuring, streamlining, and reorganizing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. On the road again, bitch. Days Gone. Deacon St. John, you know, that is my game of the year this year. I live for it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to be playing it soon. As soon as I finish up my Last of Us speedrun, the entire game on my Friday, Happy Speedrun Fridays on my Patreon. I'm going to be starting up going for my platinum on Fridays on my channel for Days Gone. And Days Gone was such a hit for the third-party developer, Ben Studio, who we love and adore. They are beginning pre-production on their next title. Senior Staff Lighting Lead, Jeremy Vickery, who led the lighting team for Deacon St. John's debut, revealed in his LinkedIn profile that he is now involved in the pre-production planning for our next title. So they have already started pre-production. Is it going to be for a new game? Is it going to be for a sequel? God, I hope it's for a sequel for Days Gone. I live for it, that cliffhanger. I don't want to say what it is because if you guys haven't played it, what are you doing with your life? You need to play it. Left me shook. Shook, bitch. Now, we know that Death Stranding was going to have a ton of cameos because Hideo Kojima had everyone down to his studio, but it was revealed last month that Conan O'Brien, our beloved clueless gamer, was going to have a cameo in it. And he plays one of the preppers who gives us an otter hat to help us stay afloat when we accidentally fall into the river, when you fall into the water, and any water, lake, river shenanigans, you lose all your shit. It happened to me. I need that hood to protect me because I almost drowned 12 times playing the game already so far. So shout out to Conan. I know there's plenty of other ones. I won't spoil them, but I know of a few. But I don't want to spoil them in case you haven't gotten to them yet or if you don't know about them. So keep your eye out looking for Conan and many others. Now, in the doggone news, it's been a while since I've reported that a dog has left the pound, but here we are again. A longtime dog, Jonathan Cooper, who has been with Naughty Dog for 5 years, announced last month that he is leaving the dog pound. He just tweeted out simply, I've decided to part ways with Naughty Dog. I'm thankful to have contributed to the PS4 era of the storied studio, and I wish them luck in their future endeavors, but this is a very strange time to leave the pound, because we've got The Last of Us Part 2 coming out in May. So in 6 months, it'll be out. It's just a strange time for him to be leaving now, I think. But that seems to be happening a lot lately, with people leaving at weird times of games development. Is this a new trend? I don't know. But I'm keeping my eyes and ears open. So good luck to you, Jonathan Cooper. We wish you nothing but the best. Now, there has been an uproar about Death Stranding and being an exclusive title. Exclusive. It was announced that it was coming to PC in the summer of 2020. Now, if you remember correctly, way back in the day, Kojima said that he was going to put this on PC. He mentioned it so long ago that we had all done forgot that he even said it. That's how long ago he said it. But he did. Check the receipts. To all you PC gamers, I am very happy for all of you. You get to experience it. You get to play this gorgeous game and enjoy it for yourselves. Congratulations to Sony on shipping over 102 million PS4s, becoming the second most sold console ever behind the PlayStation 2. Okay, so what possibly could be the worst kept secret in gaming is a sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, was it last year, 6 months ago? I forget when it was. I have reported on the O.C.D Gaming News. Janina Gavinkar, who was in Afterparty, who I was playing the game on my channel before Death Stranding came out. I still might finish it because I actually really like that game. She had spilled the beans that wait till you see Horizon Zero Dawn, the sequel. You're gonna die. It's so good. It's everything. She lost her mind. Talk about it on a panel, and she spilled the beans. But even if she hadn't spilt the beans, girl, we already been new, because Guerrilla Games were ramping up production. They were ramping up their building. They were expanding their offices. They were doing the most. They might be working on 2 projects. That's what I think. That is my conspiracy. Allegedly. Don't quote me. Don't read me for filth. But that's what I feel in my bones, that they are working on 2 separate games. One team is working on Horizon Zero Dawn sequel 100% without a doubt. But I also think they're working on a little something else. What it is, I have no clue. But I think there's 2 things they're working on. Let me know in the comments what you think. They haven't stopped hiring. They've been hiring for the last 2 years nonstop. So they keep hiring and expanding. It's looking good for us gamers, guys. Now, our beloved Hideo Kojima is doing the most with his Death Stranding reveals and world tour, connecting the strands, doing every interview. I get notifications 4,000 times a day of every one of his tweets, and I'm living for it because he works so hard on this game. This game I'm in love with. I'm obsessed. I have like Death Stranding fatigue because I can't stop playing it. Like I gotta like give myself a little bit of a break, but I love it. I'm living for it. I knew I would. It is everything. He has achieved a new title, Guinness World Record holder for the most followed game dev on Twitter and Instagram. So congratulations, Hideo Kojima. Speaking of Death Stranding, the release of Death Stranding is bringing everyone together, and the Sony family is showing their love and support, just like they had showed their love and support with Days Gone, Concrete Genie. The community of game developers are coming together, and I live for it. In studio, Sony Santa Monica and Guerrilla Games all did a special shout out for Death Stranding in their own way with these special beautiful artworks with their characters and Death Stranding's characters. And I live for this. I love that sense of community and everyone showing up for each other and supporting each other, because it is everything and it just warms my little black heart. So here are the video game release dates for the upcoming month. It don't matter because the only game that matters to me right now is Death Stranding. Let me know in the comments what game you're playing right now. What are you obsessed with? What are you playing? What are you looking forward to playing the most? There are other games out there, I know. So let me know in the comments what you're playing or what you're looking forward to playing coming up. I'm very happy to share with you guys many pieces of video gaming artwork, bitch, this month. There is so much to share, and I'm so happy to share it with you guys. First, we have from our beloved Miss Rain. She sent some gorgeous pictures. Thank you so much for sharing your gorgeous artwork with us, girl. As always, if you haven't given Miss Rain Artwork a follow, please do. Tell her I sent you. Our replayer Janelle, who is the #1 Boozman fan of the world, I salute you, girl. She had sent us this gorgeous pic. Thank you so much for sharing the Boozman and the Days Gone love. It is always appreciated here. If you haven't been following her, give her a follow on Instagram. Simnell on Instagram. Replayer Janelle. Give her a follow on Twitter. Tell her I sent you. ADJ Plays, who is a longtime friend of the channel. Thank you so much for submitting your gorgeous artwork with us and sharing it with us. He is another very talented virtual photographer, and he takes some awesome shots. So thank you so much for sharing your beautiful artwork with us and sharing it with the community. If you are not following him, give him a follow and tell him I sent you. And Viking Dad 278, Kevin, the unofficial captain of the Days Gone Motorcycle Club, the MC. Thank you for sharing your gorgeous pictures with us. He has some stunning work that he takes some amazing shots, and he is incredible. These shots are always everything. If you are not following him, please give him a follow on Twitter and Instagram and tell him I sent you. Thank you, and big shout out to all of the artists and virtual photographers who sent their work my way to share with all you guys in the community. I hope you guys enjoyed this gorgeous showing of artwork, bitch, this month. Thank you guys for participating. And you guys can send me all of your virtual reality pictures, photography, actual artwork, anything you want to send that's video game related that I can post on this channel. Please DM me if you can, so I don't lose the artwork and notifications. It's just easier for me to track, so I can find it easier. So please do it. If you don't get in this month, don't worry about it. Next month, we do this every month. Send in any and all gorgeous video game artwork. Thanks so much for participating, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this month's selection, this month's showing. Okay, now it's time for the yes, bitch, and the mess. Okay, now, you know I've been waiting like Christmas for Death Stranding to come out since the very first day, bitch. From the day it was announced, from the reveal trailer. That was actually one of the first videos that I ever did that got over 10,000 views. So I was like, oh my God, it's like I went viral. You know, like for me, that was like viral. And it just has such a special place in my heart. I saw Hideo Kojima live talking about it like 10 feet in front of me about the game before we knew anything about it, the ropes and the sticks. I mean, if you watch PlayStation Experience 2016, that's what I saw live. I saw him signing autographs like 5 feet from my face. It was insane. So I've been waiting for this game to come out. So my yes for this month, I regret nothing. My yes of the month is BB and Death Stranding. My yes for the month is BB, Death Stranding. I'm living for the game. I'm so happy it's finally here. I had some technical difficulties the night that it released. Oh Lord, I thought I was gonna jump out the window, but it's all okay. It's all better now. Thank goodness it's all together. And I'm playing it. I'm living for it. It's my yes for the month. I'm so happy. It is, so far it's been everything that I wanted it to be. It is terrifying sneaking past those BTs. But other than the wrinkles it's given me for worrying and trying to read that small print, other than that, I'm living for it. I'm loving it. Let me know what your yes for the month was and what your mess was for the month. Now let's get to the mess, bitch. My mess for the month is no surprise. All the shakeup in the game. Leaders of the PlayStation family, it's just running wild. They're just running. Everything is just, it's crazy. Everyone is leaving. People are moving around. There's so much restructuring and people are going, they're leaving. We don't know where they're going to. Some people are moving around. It's been too chaotic for me. I don't like all this change all at once. It is giving me the heebie-jeebies and I don't like it. I'm not happy about it and it's messy as fuck. I don't care. PlayStation 5, not PlayStation 5. All these big wigs leaving, moving around, it's making me very nervous. I don't like it one bit. So this PlayStation 5 better be worth it because our PlayStation family is getting divorced. Our PlayStation family is falling apart at the seams and I don't like it. It's messy as fuck. Let's do better. Okay, PlayStation family, we got to stick together. Anyway, guys, that is it for this month. I hope I didn't miss much. I was sick for 2 weeks, guys. I was going through the gigs, sick as can be. So if I missed anything, don't read me for filth. Don't come from my throat. I'm sorry, but this is this month's O.C.D gaming news. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got your life. I hope you guys are playing all the games you love to play. Stay tuned for next month. I'm sure there'll be more shenanigans coming up. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video on this channel, please leave me a like and subscribe if you can. And if you can, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Every little bit helps. We get some cute perks over there. Every Friday, I do a special video that's just for my Patreons at the Firefly and Infected level. Only you guys can see it. It's usually a speed run with The Last of Us, but we're going to be starting our Road to Platinum voiceover videos for the week, and only my special Patreons can watch it. So if you guys want to join in the shenanigans, get an extra special video every week, you can do that. And you get a special shout out if you're an Infected every month on this video. So check out my Patreon at O.C.Deidre, and thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for all your support on my channel, and especially for the Death Stranding series. I appreciate it so much, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back with more. Oh, look like a fucking creature of the night, bitch. Woo, bitch. Okay, just lighting. Okay, lighting. Just popping in to say hello, lighting. Okay. Creature from the Black Lagoon, bitch. Oh, Lord. Okay.